Good morning everyone, this is BremSter and today I'm coming to you with something that I always consider to be a real treat. Now, this is a puzzle from an upcoming, although upcoming as of time of recording, by the time this video comes out, it will have just been released, Artisanal Sudoku by James Sinclair. This is a puzzle that's going to be an Artisanal Sudoku 109. I can't believe there's been 109 volumes of Artisanal Sudoku. James is a machine, turning out amazing puzzle after amazing puzzle. So I will provide a link below to Artisanal Sudoku, but in Artisanal Sudoku, which is partially free, if you subscribe to it, you get 5 puzzles a week. If you don't subscribe, you get 3, and they are stunningly good. Just amazingly good puzzles. So I cannot recommend subscribing to this enough. It is one of the best ways of getting phenomenal puzzles I know of. There are others, and I mention those frequently, and I will save mentioning those till those videos. But yeah, check out Artisanal Sudoku. It's great. But for now, you get to see Low Places from Artisanal Sudoku 109, which will have dropped today for you, in a few days for me. I'm looking forward to it. I solved these with Maggie, who you've seen some Maggie and BremSter puzzles in the past, I hope. Yeah, we love solving these puzzles. Anyway, let's have a look at Low Places by James Sinclair. While I'm thinking of James Sinclair, remember to go check out the community section of my page and vote on Puzzle Best of 2023. Don't know that there's a James Sinclair puzzle live now, but there might be later. Anyway, Low Places by James Sinclair. So, normal Sudoku rules apply. So, in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 must be placed without repetition. Digits on arrows sum to the number in the connected circle and can repeat if allowed by other rules. So, for example, if both of those were 2, that would be a 4, because 2 plus 2 equals 4. I remember that from remedial math. Well, for me, advanced math. Along the orange line, every set of 3 adjacent cells must contain 1 low digit, 1 middle digit, and 1 high digit. We call these entropic lines. So any 3 cells we pick that are in a run, any 3 adjacent cells must contain 1 low, 1 middle, and 1 high. So low is 1, 2, 3, middle is 4, 5, 6, and high is 7, 8, 9. So that will contain a lower, middle, and a high. That will contain a lower, middle, and a high. That will contain a low, middle, or high. Note the line ends here and ends here. So low, middle, and a high in there. A digit inside a white circle, which is this white circle here, must appear in one of the 4 cells surrounding the circle. So we know what those 4 digits are. Great. I'm going to restart the puzzle to restart my timer. Let's give this a shot. So we know these are 1, 3, 6, and 9. And that's going to be important for this line because we know these are going to be 2, 4, 5, 7, and 8. Now, so we know the entropies of these because this is going to be entropy A. Actually, am I going to be able to figure this out? There's 2 high, there's 2 mid, and a low. So, okay, so we know this is low. Wow, that's low. That's low. And the reason I know that's low is because this is going to be an entropy, let's call it green. This is going to be another entropy, let's call it yellow. And this is going to be entropy, let's call it blue. Because we need 1 of each. So this is going to be green, this is going to be yellow, this is going to be blue. But we need 1 of each along these 3 cells. But we already know this is yellow and blue. We're not talking about high, mid, low. We're just talking green, yellow, blue. We've already got a yellow and blue because this was a run of 3. So this has to be green to complete that run. So this becomes green. Now this is a run. And we've already got blue and green from this run. So every 3rd cell, because every 3 digits, as we move along, we drop off a digit and we have to pick that up again. So as this 3 contains, yellow, blue, green, but as we move along, this 3 digits has lost this one, so it has to pick up another yellow. Then this one will have to be blue, then this one will have to be green, then this one will have to be yellow, and every 3rd digit is going to be the same. So those are all blue. This one is green, this one is yellow, this is blue, 3rd along blue, 3rd along blue, those are blue. These are yellow and these are green. Now, for me, the important thing here is 1, 3, 6, and 9 are in here. But there are 2 yellow and 2 green in here. The only entropy that I've got a single digit of on here is low. So this has to be a 2, and these are both 1s. That's insane. So there's no 2 in here, and these are 4, 5, 7, 8. But this now has to be 1 or 3. And these are all 1, 2, 3. We know blue is low. I don't know which one yellow or green is yet, so I wish I hadn't used yellow or green, because green is my normal mid colour and yellow is my normal high colour. So I might change, if I go to colour, I can select all of the green and I might change them to purple, and I might change all of my yellow to orange, because I don't know what they are yet. Now, well, this can't be a 1, because if this is a 1, that's a 1 and that doesn't work. So these are both 3. So this has to sum to 3. Well, that can't, if that was a 3, this would be, so this is a 1 and this is a 2. So there's no 2 here. These are 3, 6, and 9. There is a 1 in one of those two. Do I wish to keep colouring high, mid, low? I'm not sure. There's a 1 up here, because these can't be 1 because I can't put another low digit in those cells. And I know this line is disappearing. Actually, I think I might be able to turn outline on elements on, and now the line is more visible. Okay. So this can't be 2. So this is 1 or 3, and it can't be 1. So these are 3, and this is a 1, 2 pair. So 3 is not here. 3 is in one of, oh, and 3 is not here. Not here. This is a 3. And this is a 6, 9 pair. Now, this is a low digit, but it's the sum of 2 digits. So this is a 3, and these are 1 and 2. So 3 is down here. And this can't be the 3. Because this is a minimum of, okay, the minimum I could put into those would be 1, 2, and 3. And if these were 1, 2, and 3, this is a minimum of 6. So this isn't the 3. The 3 is on this line. Wait, is that? Yeah. This 3 means this is the 1. This is the 2. This is the 1. The 3 is on this line. And this is 6, 7, 8, or 9. Now, this can't be a 6 because this would have to be 3, 3. So this is 3, 4, 3, 5, or 3, 6. The 3 is not here. The 3 is here. Can this be 2, 3, 4? Well, interestingly enough, the minimum I could put into those are 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, which sum to 15. So these have a minimum of 15 because those all see each other. So those digits there would sum to 15. But the maximum they can sum to is 17. Now, if I drop the 1 off and make them 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, they'd need to sum to 20, and they can't. So I need to put a 1 into these, which means there's a 1 in one of those. That's a 1, because the only 1 I can put on those arrows is there. Now, do I need a 2? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, 1, 3, 4 is 8. 5, 6 is 11. 8 plus 11 is 19. I can't make those sum to 11. I need a 2 in one of these. Well, I know there's a 2 on here. But this is 6, 7, 8, 9. The 2, of course, makes this 1 and this 2. This is 6, 7, 8, 9, because the minimum of that is 1, 2, 3. Can I make this 2, 3, 4? In fact, I have to make it 2, 3, 4, because of these 1s, none of those is a 1. So this is 2, 3, 4, and that is a 9. There's no 3 in either of those. That's the 3. This is a 2, 4 pair. This is not a 9 anymore, which means the maximum of this is well, there is a 3 on this arrow, because of the 3's looking up and there not being a 3 here. There is a 3 on this arrow, so this isn't a 6. This is a 7 or an 8. So this is 3, 4 or 3, 5. In fact, I know exactly where the 3 is because that 3 looks across. So this is 3 with 4 or 5. That entropic line is gorgeous, by the way, and the fact that it still hasn't resolved the middle or the high is bonkers to me. How do I make 9 here? I can use 1, 8. I can't use 2, 7. I can't use 3, 6. I could use 4, 5. Now, if this was 4, 5, this would be a 6 because I couldn't use 2 mid digits. If I use 1, 8, I've used a low and a high. And I couldn't make these high. This would be 7. So if this is 4, 5, this is 6. And if this is 1, 8, these can't be high. They'd have to be medium. This would have to be the high digit and it'd be 7. That's only 6 or 7. I've got all the 3's. I've got all the 1's? No, but I should be able to get... No, I can get... No, this is not a 1, so this is not an 8. 1 is in one of those... No, 1 is placed. That is a 1, so that is an 8. Which means... I did figure this out. I've used 2 high digits. They can't be high, so those are medium. So orange becomes green. Purple becomes yellow, and that becomes 7. So from those I take out 4, 5. From those I take out 7, 8. This 7 makes that an 8 and that a 7. This is an 8 or a 9. This is a 7 or a 9. This is 7, 8, 9, and I've got a 7, 8, 9 triple in the row. So these are 4, 5, and 6. 3, 4, 3, 5, 3, 6. That works for that arrow. These are 4, 5, and 6. Once I make this 4, 5, 6, I'm actually done with my colouring. So I'm actually going to get rid of my colouring. To just get rid of the colouring. Okay. Colouring really messes with my brain. So let's get rid of it if I can. If he has studied his Capovero, and I have. Okay. Okay. What is next? Right, that 1 means this is not the 1 and this is the 1. 2 is in one of these 2 cells by Sudoku. 2 in this column can only be there or there. No, it's better than that, isn't it? 2 is in one of those 2 cells. No, I'm not sure that actually helps. So, where's the pressure from? Seven is up here, because that can't be 7. So 7 is in one of those 3. If this is 7, this is 8. There's no 3 on this at all. So it can be 1, 2, 4. Then Well, hang on. Must there be a 2 on this arrow? If there's no 2 on this arrow, because there's no 3, it'd be 1, 4, 5. There must be a 2 on the arrow. Yeah, so the reason I'm saying there must be a 2 on this arrow is there's no 3 on the arrow, because 3 is seen. So with no 3 on the arrow, if there's no 2 on the arrow, this becomes 1, and then I can't use 2 or 3, so it'd be 4, 5. 1, 4, 5 is 10, and that'd be a 10, and that doesn't work. So there is a 2 on the arrow. If the 2 is here, what does that do? I don't know that that does anything. I know... But I can't have two 2s on the arrow. So if the 2 is here, the 2 is in one of those. If the 2 is here, the 2 is here. I don't... So is it math on this arrow? Like, where do I put 8 in this? Well, that could be the 8, couldn't it, if these are 9? If this is 7, 3, 4, this would be 1, 2, 4. Or this would be 3, 4. So this would be 1, 2, this would be 4. And what would this be? Because I wouldn't have 1, 2, 3, or 4. So these would be 5 and 6. This can't be 7. Because these would be 3, 4. This would be 1, 2, 4. So this would be 1, 2, this would be 3, 4, this would be 5, 6. This would not sum to 7. If it's 8, this is 3, 5. This would be 1, 2... Why is math... This would be 1, 2, 5. This is 3, 5. So this would be 1, 2, 3, 5. This would have to be... How would I make this work? I can't make it 4, 4. So if this is 8, this is 3, 5, this is 1, 2, because the 5 has to go here. 3, 5, 1, 2. I can't put 4 on the arrow, and this becomes 6, 7. That's nonsense. This is a 9. So this is a 7. This is an 8. This is 3, 6. And these are 1, 2, 6. Because there has to be a 2 on the arrow. That's the 2, that's the 6. There's no 2 here. This is now 4, 5, because if I don't use 4, 5, what if they're the lowest digits I've got available and they sum to 9? That's beautiful. These are now 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, giving me a 7, 8 pair. That 6 makes that 9 and that 6, which means that's not 6. There's a 9 in one of those two by Sudoku. There's a triple here. Where's 2 in this row? That's just the 2. As soon as I put the pencil mark there, that had to be the 2. So this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So this is a 6. There's no 6 in either of those. So this is a triple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9. This is an 8, 9. Because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. These better be 8, 9. But the 8 looks up, making that the 9 and that the 8. The 9 looks down, taking 9 out of those. This is fun. There's a reason why James Sinclair's puzzles are so damn fun. And that's because they're really, really good. They give you something fun to think about. This entropic braking with this quadruple, forcing all of these to be low, was just cool. And then just stunning. And I haven't cracked it yet, but I'm having a ball. Having a ball. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is from 7, 8, 9, because it can't be 6. So 1, oh, hang on, the 4, 5 pair looks up. That's the 2, that's the 4. That's not the 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. These are all 7, 8, 9. Got to put a 2 in one of those two. 3, 4, 5 in one of those two. 6, 7. No. 4, 5, 7, 8. Well, this is 4, 5 because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 4, 5. That's a 4, 5 pair. So this is a 7, 8 pair, and that's a 7, 8 pair there. So that's not the 7. Oh, that's just so elegant. So this 7, 8 pair means that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. These are 5 and 6. And there's a 6 looking up. 5, 6. The 5 makes that the 4. 3 and 4 is 7 and 8 and 7. That makes that the 5. This is a triple. Is that what I want to look at? No, let's look at this. This is the 4. This is the 5. There's no 5 there. This 4 looks down, making this the 5, and this the 4, and this the 5, which looks back, making this the 4, and this the 5. Mwah. 6 in this column, because 6 is, that 6 knocks out of there, that 6 knocks out of there, 6 in this box is there. So this isn't the 6. There is now a 7, 8, 9 triple. So 1, 2, 3. This is a 4. In fact, there's no 7 in those. That's an 8, 9 pair looking up, making that the 7. This 7 looks down, making that the 8 and that the 7, which looks across, making that the 9, which takes 9 out of there. This is a 6, 7 pair. The 8 looks across, making that the 9 and that the 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4, 8, 9. This is also 4, 8, 9. I just missed to select it. There's no 8 there. There's no 4 in either of those, so that's the 4. This 8 looks across, making that the 9 and that the 8. This column is missing a 2. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 6 and 9 go into those. This column, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 4 and 9, and I can resolve it because of that 4. So 9, 4, 6, 9, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 8 go in, and there's an 8 already in row 3. 5 and 8. That means this is not the 2, this is the 2. In this row, I am missing a 7, which looks out making that the 6 and that the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6 go in, and I'll use that 6 to make that the 5 and that the 6. The 5 looks down, making that the 4 and that the 5. 20 minutes exactly. It's had one solve in less than 1 hour. So basically, do I like this puzzle? Yes. So this is what happens when you get a preview of James's puzzles. Sometimes it's awesome to be BremSter. That was really, really cool. That was absolutely stunning. I'm happy. That was great. Thank you, James, for the preview. I mean, I would have got this puzzle in a couple of days anyway, because I absolutely support James in Artisanal Sudoku. As I said, there'll be links below where you can do the same thing. Just good. Just good stuff. Puzzles like this where you can just sit down and make really nice deductions. They're rarely phenomenally challenging, like you're not going to find yourself losing an hour very often. You're just going to spend sort of 20 to 30 minutes making very cool deductions. Exactly what you want from puzzles. James gets it. It's so good. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do more of James's puzzles on the channel, but they're paid content and you should absolutely solve them for yourself. Thanks everyone. And as always, good luck with your solving.